All rise. I said all rise.
You may be seated.
Your Honor, hey, the case before this court today is so interesting.
Mr. Bailey, all cases are ever interesting in this court.
Yes, Your Honor. So today, the case is of physical assault and robbery, where Leah Kawera sues this couple, Andrew Mudule and Fid Mwikali, for luring her
Once your name is called out, can you kindly stand up?
and lying to her that they will offer her a job in Nairobi all the way from Meru, and on the contrary, robbed her violently. Your Honor, this is case number 201 of 2020.
Interesting. Miss Leah,
Yes, Your Honor.
in the case readings, you said that you were rude and lied to.
Yes, Your Honor.
Kindly explain to us how it happened.
Your Honor, mimi sijaichezwa hivyo maisha yangu yote. So, this guy promised me a job in Nairobi.
Which guy? When you say this guy, you mean which guy?
Andrew, Your Honor.
Andrew promised you a job.
Yes.
Okay.
I'm from Meru, and I came to Nairobi to secure that job I had been promised by this idiot.
How did you meet him?
which-
Order.
Kwanza natutusi bana,
Miss
anaitwa
Leah,
mafala tu,
order.
tumechoka.
Order, hey, Andrew, order.
Sisi ma. Mkubwa
I'm
tumesoma.
here to defend you or to accuse you, so kindly just leave it to me. I've got here. Miss Leah,
Yes, Your Honor.
kindly explain to this court how you came to know Mr. Andrew here and what you know about him, and kindly tell us how you linked up and yes.
So, Your Honor, I met Andrew on Facebook.
On Facebook.
He
Okay.
pretended to be an Indian man.
An Indian man.
Yes, Your
So
Honor.
he was not using his real name.
He was not using his
Neither
real
his
name, Your
profile
Honor.
picture was not his name. Was
No,
it
Your
not
Honor.
his? It
Yes.
was an Indian picture.
Yes.
Yes, so you met him on Facebook.
Yeah, so we started talking, and that's how I met him. I
Yes.
knew him.
So you didn't talk, you chat on Facebook.
Yeah, we used
Messenger?
to chat on Messenger.
Yes.
Yes.
Okay, and you finished college?
Yes, I finished college
Okay. How long ago did you finish college?
about an year ago, Your
About
Honor.
1 year ago?
Yes, Your Honor.
Okay.
And you mean they didn't even ask for the qualifications?
Seriously.
Yeah.
Shut up.
Utendaje job bila
Mtendaje
Order people, I'll ask the questions. Mr. Bailiff, kindly let me ask the question. I'm still cross-examining her. Let me know more about her. Yes, Miss
You know, Your Honor,
Leah.
I'm just surprised. Eh? Sisi tukiitwa kazi tulitishwa makaratasi kazi.
Na sindi-
Bana cho, lazima
Yo,
ubring
yo.
mapepa.
That's
Lazima
so,
ubring
you-
mapepa.
ule
Hii ni wera
wanasema,
gani?
ai. Walikuwa na zao.
Order people. I'll ask all the questions necessary. Wewe yako ulikuja Nairobi bila Godfather, I'm sorry for you. Kuna wale ukuja na kuitwa. Au ulikuja kubahatisha, I'm sorry for you, Mr. Bailiff. But are you not happy you secured a job with the government? So coming back to you, Miss Leah.
Yes, Your Honor.
So he asked you for friendship on Facebook,
Yes, he
which
did.
you accepted, believing that he was an Indian man.
Yes.
What
that's
username
how-
was he using?
Advik Adesh.
Adesh.
Yes.
Okay. Yeah. And tell us more.
So after posing as Advik Adesh, so we continued talking for about an year.
And you updating him, all your doings.
Yes. No, I only
What was happening in your life, or what were you chatting on? Were you like in a relation with him? What kind of friendship were you having with him?
you know, he had promised me a job.
He didn't just come up on Facebook and tell you, "Hi, Leah, I want to give you a job." You must have told him who you are.
Yes.
Somehow you developed a relation.
Yes, Your Honor, we did.
Yes.
So we knew each other, we talked. And
What
you
was the
know,
nature
he was,
of your relation with this advocate?
we were like
Just friends.
Yeah.
Okay.
At that time.
Okay. At
But
that
he was
time.
acting all sweet and loving. He was such a
Okay.
gentleman.
Okay.
Wewe unanichomea kwa wife bana.
Order, Mr. Andrew.
Unasemaje mimi? Ati mimi
Mr. Andrew, excuse me.
Aye.
Excuse me. You guys, you don't know what you've been accused of, and if you want to know, I'll just jail you straight without letting you
Your Honor.
at least give your side.
Give me the permission to show them how they are supposed to.
Mr. Bailey, if I'm happy with your job, you don't have to tell me when to ask for your
Mwesh,
services.
bana,
Hey,
muiona.
order tafadhali. Hii kesi itaendelea juu yenye unauliza.
Lakini mimi sijui kuindi. Mimi hata kipandre
Acha
angalia venye nakaa.
kujifanya.
Cheki rangi yangu mimi nakaaje mpandre.
Unajifanya.
Mimi ni mweusi
Ni
natokea wapi na
wewe.
upandre mimi nakuaje mpandre.
Aje
I don't know ini Indian. Mimi hata sijui kiindi ni nini.
Ataanzaje?
Hata ndaanzaje kusema kiindi.
Utaanzaje?
Pashika hizo ni nini manzi? Hizo ni
Mimi
nini?
hadi hizo nasikiaga.
Tunaonanga tu kwa telenovela, si ndio?
Ndio hiyo sasa.
Mr. Andrew,
Mdema
you know,
amechanganyikiwa.
if you want to play that judge, I'm happy listening to you. Try yourself, and I'll let you judge yourself. But I'll do the sentencing and the conviction. So, kindly, if I were you, I'd be happy to keep quiet and let some justice be observed.
Sorry.
And maybe somebody who holds the right of law to judge you.
Izea pole mazee, pole sikupenda kwangu.
Wajua ukinikatia tena mimi nitakutinga bila hata kukujulia.
Manze sorry.
Kuwa mpole. Back to you, Leah.
Yes, Your Honor.
Speak to me. So, Advik, who had, you said Advik was a Mwindi who promised you a job and you had all these good relations. And you basically left your Meru home to come and meet this Advik.
Yes, Your
And
Honor.
today you bring us a different person. I don't see any Indian features on him.
Bana,
Order. Remember, if you keep distracting this court, I'm gonna jail you straight without a fair trial. So kindly be on the watch. Leah, Miss Leah, it's still your time. I want to hear more from you. So tell me, you were to meet an advocate. Or you tell us your story because I want to hear how you came to meet a black man who stole from you, and you are supposed to have been dealing with an Indian man. You say a man
Yes,
of
an
Indian
Indian
origin. So kindly, and with a job business, a business in Nairobi,
So, Your Honor,
CBD. Yeah. So let me hear from you.
it happened that before, I was in a very toxic relationship. You
Sikia.
can't even imagine. So, I did not want a Kenyan man anymore.
Haya.
Interesting. Now,
So
I want to
inamaanisha
ask-
wewe ulikuwa unatafuta msee.
Alikuwa anatafuta msee.
Ulikuwa unatafuta mlami,
Excuse me.
si ndio?
Faith.
Cheki uni
Alikuwa
mlami.
anatafuta
Uni mlami. We.
Faith.
So
Order.
they pretended
Sorry,
to
yo.
be an Indian
Order.
man.
My patience is thinning out because of you guys. And believe you me, if you know what you're accused of, you would not take it so lightly. You should be humbling yourself and waiting for asking God for a better judgment. Because I, as Judge Joseph, you don't want to rub my rug. Leah.
So, Your Honor,
You are talking about a toxic relation which you just came out.
yeah.
And this advocate were you looking forward for a relation or a job?
I was looking forward for a job.
Or just because you came up with the relation and how you are disappointed by your African-Kenyan relation?
Kenya, yes, Your Honor.
Okay, but you are looking for a job.
I was looking for a job.
Okay, so this advocate, okay, continue. Continue, please continue.
So, Your Honor, it came to a time that we planned how we would meet in Nairobi and, come for the job he had told me about.
That is the supervisor of
A supermarket, yes.
Okay.
So we came and the meeting point was at Tea Room in Nairobi CBD.
Your Honor,
Ona hiyo place.
you know I'm surprised. It's like tea room ni kama mlango ya kuingia Nairobi kwa washamba wote.
Uko ni wapi?
Anyamaza.
Mimi hata simezei tea room ni wapi bana? Tea room ni wapi? Sisi ni watu wa Kibra.
Bezi ya chai, bezi ya chai.
Ni bezi ya tiabe. Kwani walikuwa wanapatana? Mimi sijimichi.
Muda wamechanganyikiwa.
Tiabe yangu mimi napigianga tu mtaani ati tea room, tea room.
Kunywa chai kwa hao.
Andrew.
Ndagi hata hoteli.
Bailiff, watu watoka pande za kwenyu washikianga tirumi. Kwa hivyo usijali, ni watu wa kutoka kwenyu, mimi sijui hiyo tirumi iko wapi. Yes.
Sorry, Your Honor.
Miss Leah, endelea. Silence in court.
So on arrival to Tea Room,
Yes.
I called him.
You called the diva?
Andrew.
Yes.
Advik Adesh.
Adesh.
The one who pretended to be.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay.
So after calling him, huo msee ananiambia ati ameniona, so I should cut the call. I should hang up.
Na ulimuona mwenye ama yako amekuona?
I saw a man approaching me.
Yes.
Smiling. He looked like a con man or something.
Hey.
So, vile akani approach, akaniambia, it's him. And he's Advik's driver.
Oh.
Na nataka kunipeleka kwake. Yeah.
Okay, na amekukujia.
Amenikujia nipeleke kwake.
Wakati wa kuja na Uber, kuja na pikipiki.
Aliniambia tunaenda na matatu to Advik's.
Okay, mnaenda ku Mr. Advik's na matatu.
Yeah.
Okay. Hivyo ndo mmesikizana na Mr. Advik's mkiongea kwa nini? Kwa Facebook.
Yaona, unajua ni kijana wa ghetto lazima akuwe na hiyo maneno matamu.
Jo, mazishi.
Mwanzo si mimi jo. Hii ni ngoma.
I'm still with you there. Please don't interrupt when I'm cross-examining the complainant. Yes. So mkakutana. Did it surprise you when you saw it's a black man?
I was shocked, Your Honor.
Yes.
Very shocked.
And how were you? Why did you? As you said, yes, I accept. I understand you said you were lured, but I want to understand how you came to accept to follow him to wherever he was going, or why did you accept him? Accept to deal with the? He wasn't the person you were expecting to meet.
Yeah, Your Honor. So he told me he's Advik's driver.
Okay, but using Advik's telephone number.
Yes, Your Honor. So
Okay.
that's how I believed him.
Okay, yeah. Continue.
So we went to Kibera.
Oh, Advik's place of work was in Kibera, or?
He told me we were going to meet Advik there so that he can take me to his supermarket in CBD.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, and that's how you ended up finding yourself in trouble.
Yes, Your Honor.
You found yourself in Kibera. On arriving in Kibera, what did he say?
Vile tulifika, akaniambia ati tuende kwa nyumba tukunywe chai. Sijui alikuwa aniona mshamba aje huyu mwanaume.
Sasa tupatane tea room alafu na
Order. Order. Kwa hivyo, as Mr. Andrew puts it, ya mlipatana tea room.
I'm serious.
Lakini order. Lakini timu liko mnaenda kuikunywa nyumbani.
Yes, Your Honor.
Okay.
Okay. Kwa hiyo room, alafu akunywe hiyo.
Endelea Miss Leah.
So, mimi niko na mtu ananibeba ufala. So, kutembea kiasi, akaanza kunishikani kama, yani sielewi. Sijui nilijipata tu unconscious. Mtu alinika kitambaa kwa mdomo na nikajipata unconscious totally. By the time I was waking up, I had been robbed everything I had.
And when you say everything, give us things of value that you think.
I had a phone.
I had a phone worth how much?
25,000.
25,000.
Yes.
Okay, what else?
I had a wallet with money.
How much?
50,000.
Miss Leo ulikuwa 50,000 unakuja tafuta kibarua?
Seriously?
Sawa, 50,000.
And my handbag, I did not see it.
And you didn't see your handbag.
Yeah.
Okay, it was inclusive of your ID card, maybe I should think.
Yeah. Your
Okay, lakini 50,000 Miss Lea. Sijui muuza miraa miaka ngapi lakini ni sawa tu.
Yaona huyu ni muuzaji kweli.
Yes.
Okay. Andrew, umekuwa ukinisumbua nikiongea. Now you have a chance. You wish to ask me a question or what do you want to say in this court today?
Enyewe kusema tu ukweli mheshimiwa yuaona. Mimi tulikuwa tu tumerauka ngware tu kwenda kutafuta pale hapa kule. Hata tukua na break, si ndio? Sasa mimi katika ile pilika mimi nikarudi mtaa 12. Mimi hata sijui umdema anasema nini, ati sijui tulipata na tea room nini. Mimi nilikuwa nimerudi mtaani 12, si ndio?
Wow.
Nakumbuka hiyo masaa kwanza.
Plain all innocent.
No, cheki mheshimiwa unajua ni aje. Hiyo siku
can you kindly step in front here? I want to. Is that the way to dress coming to court?
Mwesh, mimi nilikuwa nimechill tu mtaani. Nikachukuliwa na makarao masanse wakaniambia ni come through. Manze hata tukua tumepiga hata morning glory. Si ndio jo? Kama najua angalia penye wananifanya tu. Wametuharibia form na nikupigwa na njeve na niko tu hapa hapana wewe.
Order. When I ask you a question, just answer me. I didn't ask for a recite of a poet. So hiyo utaenda kwa poet your wife, mimi si hayo sijui. Rudi kule. Okay, so any question to her? I want to hear you ask a question in this court or denial.
Atulisema tumepatana na wewe Facebook.
Yes.
Mimi mwenyewe niko na kaduda. Facebook natapata.
Why you lying in front of the court? Mbona unajifanya hivyo? Ni wewe. Wewe nyamaza. Unafaa kumenyamaza nikiongea.
Can we have an orderly court here? Let's not shout, but let's talk.
Lakini kusema kweli naona huyu anataka kukua Facebook kweli.
Seriously.
Wait, Mr. Bailey.
Samna kusema nadanganya.
Order. Wacha mwambie kupiga kelele kwako hapa kutakusaidia. Ushasikia?
Sawa.
So please kindly, it's a way of give your evidence, give your truth, facts, but not shouting or trying to be louder than the other. Coming back to you, Miss Leah, you've said what you said, and I wish to believe you, but beyond believing you, there was a police report. You went to the police station?
Yes, I filed a report.
You filed a report?
And niliambiwa itakuwa hapa kwa court.
Uliambiwa itakuwa hapa kwa court?
Yes, Your
Your P3 was filled by the Nairobi area police?
Yes, Your Honor.
Na ukaambiwa pia itakuwa part of the evidence here in court?
Yes, Your Honor.
Mr. Bailey, tuko nazo hapa?
Ndio yuaona.
Can I kindly see that?
Sifungue.
Ukishaleta kuona ni kwangu.
Yuaona. Thanks to the good people of Kibra. You can have it.
Yeah? Yeah, Kawira.
Yes,
That's
Your
you. Yeah. Yeah, it shows here it was filed in Kibera. At the moment, Mr. Andrew,
Yes.
I hope you understand what you're being charged of.
Hapana, mimi niko innocent. Mimi siko kwa ngori.
Anasema ukweli.
Hauko kwa ngori lakini unajua ngori uko nayo. Umebandikiwa ama umestakiwa nayo as you wish to call it back in the estate.
Wanasema tu wa mangori tu fulani mingi.
Hatuelewi.
Mimi hata si hata tumezea.
Alifanya
Mr.
pamoja.
Andrew,
Mmezeana.
Jui.
Miss Leo umekuwa na timu yako kuongea, you would let Mr. Andrew.
Yes.
And Miss Faith. That old trick doesn't work anymore kutuambia ati uko na kamkia ati hauwezi kwa Facebook. It doesn't have to be in the phone. Akwa hiyo ni mboka yenye ya kukon watu. You go to the cybers and open a Facebook account. Kule ulitoa picha mwindi tutajua tu polepole. For now, what else would you like to tell this court that you wish to hold as you are part of support?
Hiyo day mimi tulikuwa tumetoka hustle, si ndio?
Alafu kufika come to watch mechi fulani.
Cheki game, si ndio?
Kwanza ukikumbuka po hiyo siku maana ilikuwa inacheza na Tote.
Na walinyukwa. Asafa 6-1. Na hiyo moja ilikuwa pena, si ndio? Ulikula ndani?
Nilikuwa.
Na uwezi nichapia. Yaani uliumanga.
Order.
Yuaona sio.
Manuna Totito wachezea jela msije.
Walipiga wanzani nilisikia.
Hey, order.
Sijali mtu wangu.
Order. Miss Faith Ibawa, you will be happy to hear that I won $1 million on the bet because 1,000 will not be enough for your bail, neither your bond.
Yuaona haikuwa kidogo.
So
Ilikuwa 15.
Mr. Andrew, you have a lot of controversy and contradiction in your ways. You say that you went out looking for a hustle.
Yes.
Yet you say you stayed in all day with your wife.
Nilienda.
Mr. Advik went out for the hustle, which was supposed to be Leah. That's what I wish to think. Miss, since you don't have any evidence, neither anything to support your case, Miss Leah, do you have anything else apart from the good documents from the police?
Yes, Your Honor.
You have a witness?
Yes, Your Honor.
That would be interesting to hear from.
Yes, we have a witness, Your Honor.
Mr. Andrew and Miss Faith, if you only knew what you're charged of, mngekuwa pole kuruka.
Lakini si hakuna kitu umefanya yaona by the way.
Hiyo tutajua kwa wakati. Lakini if I were you,
here is the witness.
Hapa si kibandani, si dondo na machapo hapa. Hapa ni ligi nyingine. Tutajua tu kwa wakati. Mr. Bailey, if you know what to do with the witnesses, akuja hapa nimuone. Can you do what you have to do?
So, tell us your name.
My name is Mike Njiru.
Mike Njiru.
Yes.
Are you a Muslim or a Christian?
Converted Christian.
All right.
Yes.
So you will put your left hand here and lift your right hand up.
Okay.
So repeat after me. So I, Mike Njiru, do swear that I will tell the truth.
That I will tell the truth.
In this court.
In this court.
And nothing but the truth.
And nothing but the truth.
So help me God.
So help me God.
Good day, Mr. Mike.
Good day, Your Honor.
May I first of all commend the good job I've seen you did with our lady here. When you found her in trouble.
Yes.
Well, it's commendable when you see a good Samaritan or Kenyan. I don't. It's a phrase, good Samaritan, but a good Kenyan like you. Order. Bailiff.
Yes, Your Honor.
Kwa kujua kwangu, you're the only one who's supposed to have a hat in this court. Kwani unapisha mtu na amevaa kofia?
I'm sorry, Your Honor.
Kwanza bailiff, unapisha mtu na amevaa kofia?
I didn't know, Your Honor.
Ni scam. Unacheki anadunga hadi ngepa.
Nyamazeni, acheni kumake excuses.
Ni chocha.
Sijulikane.
Para uongo.
Mtanyamaza.
Akili imeenda na kofia. Si udanganyi.
Bailiff.
Sorry, Your Honor.
If you are so much of a joke, I mean, nitasema nibadilishio bailiff. It doesn't. Please, elewa kazi yako.
I'm sorry, Your Honor.
Mr. Bailiff.
Yes, Your Honor.
Let's have some good manners and courtesy. Chukue kofia umrudishie mwenyewe.
Kwa hii koti mimi ndio nafaa kuvaa kofia pekee. Sorry, Your Honor. Thank you, Your Honor.
Mr. Mike.
Yes, Your Honor.
Kindly, we say you know something about this case that you'd like this court to know.
Yes, Your Honor.
Okay, kindly bring us to speed. Tell us more about this lady and maybe yourself too.
Okay, Your Honor, I am a resident of Karen Town City. Yes?
Karen Town City.
Yes.
Hiyo ni jina damu ya Kibera.
Sasa Karen na Kibra tunapata nawa.
Karen
Town City is a small area in Kibera. Yes?
Oh, it's an area known by that name.
Yes.
Karen Town City.
Yes. That is where I live.
So we find knowledge from anywhere. I never known that.
Yes. So, Your Honor, as you can see me here, I am a patriotic, loyal citizen with dual citizenship who happened to have saved this gorgeous, beautiful woman from the jaws of these two hooligans who wanted to, you know, they had beaten her and, you know, she had bruises everywhere. And that is where I came in, Your Honor. Yes. So,
Mr. Mike, if I may ask, what's your profession? That's why I asked you. You may tell us a bit about yourself, so we may know where you're coming from and where we're going.
Yes, I am in finance. Yes, and I work at a place in CBD called it is called Art Space Enterprises. Yes, and that is where I work. Yeah.
And you're under oath. Don't forget that. It looks like you have to think about your answers.
Your Honor.
Anyway, that's irrelevant. Tell us about this kid.
Yes, so that day, I happened to, you know, I think I have something, I have a higher spiritual instinct. So this day, I am at work and I decide to go home earlier than before. Yeah? So I am walking from my office to my bungalow in Karen Town City. You know, hardly had I gotten to my bungalow, than I had a scream, you know, from an incoming construction site near my bungalow. Yeah. So, you know, before I was in NYS, you know, and we were taught some police instinct. So I am walking and when I hear that scream, nikajua ni kitu kama robbery. Yeah? And having worked in NYS for 2 years, I decided to go and check what is happening. Yes? Your Honor, so I am, you know, pole, not to make some noise. I see 2 hooligans, which I can recognize in this court, you know. And to my humongous wow, it was these 2 people. And they were harassing this woman very, you know. And
Order, can we listen to the witness? Order, I'll give you time to explain yourself.
Yes, I don't know why they feared me, because when they saw me, they immediately ran away.
It's the guilt that they fear. It's the guilt that got them scared.
Yes, the guilt. So
yes, Endelia?
They ran away, these 2 people. And I took care of this woman. And nikamweka kando. Yeah, having worked in NYS for 2 years, I had been taught first aid. And I did some first aid to her. Yes.
Ukamfanyia first aid, alafu...
Yes, when I did first aid to her, I called the police, you know, and having worked in NYS for 2 years, they were quick to reply to my call. Yes, and I took her to hospital together with the police, and that is why they recorded our statement, and I think that is why I'm here.
Okay.
Yes.
Good. So you can recall the 2 people who you found there?
Your Honor, they are
not... Do you
not...
think by any chance they were trying to help her, and when they saw you, they panicked, they thought maybe you were the one who had stolen from her? Ama kwa kuona kwako ulionaje wewe?
Kwa kuona kwangu mara ya kwanza, the girl was unconscious, and they were kumpora, they were picking things from her. Okay. You know? Yes, and you know, it is, I don't know where men in this society are going, because the woman was actually doing the robbery. Yendo alikuwa na fora, and the man was, you know, and I was really concerned, because I think a boy child in this society need to be talked to. Yes, you cannot be that weak and let the woman. Anyway, that's besides the point.
Order. Wait. Our witness Mike, I wish to ask you. Yani unaona Boita ametolewa kwa meda mpaka siku hizi hata Muraya ni mama na chapa.
Yes, the woman was, you know, she was the one now doing the robbery, and the man was...
Order. Hey. So a nuisance. I tell you people, I'm going to send you in. Maybe should I take another date for your hearing? Mkakae remand ndio mshike adabu mkuje hapa mnyamaza.
Yes, your Honor, should.
Ni vile, sorry, wale.
I can easily
kupiga mtu.
I can easily postpone this case for I can take another 14 days. Order. Am I speaking?
Yuaona hawa ni police wametoka. Yaani
Wait, don't no, that is not right. Don't stereotype people by where they come from, and yes, Kibera is a good place. Yes. We have a good man from Kibera here, and many others. I have friends from Kibera.
So tafadhali wale wachache wa Kibera. Namba 8 wale wazuri.
Nini wale wachache wabaya?
Wale wachache wa poa. Manze sisi
tunakuwa tumebanja jo. Hatunanga mambo.
Andrew, Faith, you have a case to answer. Hii mambo ya chocha ya kule Kibera na uzuru wenyu, it's irrelevant. Mngekuwa mnafikiria vile mtaniambia hamko kwa hiyo scene of crime, okay?
But of course,
kwa sasa sikizeni witness ndio muweze kuuliza maswali ama kujibu maswali. Witness?
Yes, Your Honor, I am a person who believes in and loves helping people, Your Honor. Yeah, I've been raised like that. So when in this situation, when I approached that construction site, and the woman was probing, if it's the right word to say, the girl, yes, when they saw me, they ran away, and we called the police, and we took the woman to the hospital. And I would say that there are few people in the society when you're mebaki.
Na mmoja wao. Aingebidi utuambie tunaweza elewa. Yeah. And you're 2 years in NYS.
If you call me that, Your Honor, I am humbled. I am really humbled.
And you're 2 years in NYS.
And I'm 2 years
it's
in NYS.
It's also noted here. I understand, Mike.
Tuko kazi mtaani. Man.
Na sasa ile kazi mtaani imehata, kazi kwa vijana imehata.
Wanaibia watu.
Wanaibia watu.
No, ni God by the way.
Okay.
Yes, actually, Your Honor, these cases of Indians robbing innocent people from our area have been rampant. Zimekuwa tu zikiarise. And I...
Kwa hivyo umesikia hiyo mazoea mtu anaibia
ni Wahindi, unasikia ni Wahindi.
Mtu anasema alikuwa
they create a false profile on these social media sites, Facebook. They can't use Twitter because...
Kwa hivyo si mara kwanza kusikia mtaani.
Yes, mtaani, I have had that narrative, and it has been going for a long time. And I am happy, Your Honor, if they can be caught, all of them, like these two, it would really help the society. Yes.
Very true.
Okay. I also wish to say the same and applaud your good work.
Thank you, Your Honor.
Because if we have more of you, we'll have less of them.
Yes.
Right? Anything else you wish to tell the court? Kindly, Mr. Mike.
I think for now, if I can see the gorgeous, beautiful woman is safe, I have
Mr. Mike, Mr. Mike, are you married? Order. Mr. Mike, are you married?
Buda uko na form ya Valentine, acha bwana.
Your Honor, having worked in NOS for 2 years, I think my time to get married has gone, but I am in the process of looking for it.
But you think you can revive it? I can see you got good words. Yeah, she's gorgeous, as you say. I hope she hears that.
I need
but
to say
do you have
something.
anything else to tell this court apart from being gorgeous?
No, Your Honor, before they misjudge me, I did not help her.
Did I ask you whether you want to be misjudged? Mike,
Yes,
it's
Your
nice
Honor.
to be young, and I respect your way of thinking.
Yes.
And if it's your like of her that got you saving her, we thank God for whatever the cost was, but you did something worthy.
Yes, Your Honor.
Okay? So we applaud you and we appreciate you. And if you have nothing else to say to this court about the case, not the lady,
Yes.
I think you can step down.
Okay. Thank you, Your Honor. I'm a man of few words, and I am done.
Well, they were not few. You had to be cut, Mr. Mike. But all said and done, thank you very much. Please be seated.
Yes.
Order, Mr. Bailiff.
Yes,
I thought your witness should have stayed with us for a while.
Please, Mr. Mike.
We might order. From where did you go to college? You go get him. You don't call him like you are Nikawa Chunga Mbuzi hapa wewe. We might just need to ask him one or more things.
Go and sit back there. Yes. Thank you, Your Honor.
Miss Faith and Mr. Andrew here. The report here says that after investigation, the police were in a position to identify the PIN and the location of the PIN of the phone that was being used to lure Miss Leah here to her site of distress, you know, where you attacked her, and it was tracked back to you people. The police documents, I have a copy. They are signed that the police, during the investigation, were happy to certify that you two were found with the phone that was being used by the said Adesh prior to being Mr. Andrew. Anything you want to say towards that?
Kizungu, rest in peace. Mimi hakuna kitu nimeelewa.
Haelewagi by the way.
Sijarada yani niko nje
Andrew, you're not making it easy for yourself. Hata ukideny language, we can still speak any language you wish to speak, even if it's your home dialect or vernacular. So tafadhali, if I were you, I would just speak, I would just come out clean and step up. Nijitetee kwa lugha isiyoudhi.
Lakini yaona sisi ni wa humble. Tutaanzaje kukonwasi? I make sense.
Haiwezi manzi.
Pengine mnadhani kutoka kwa hiyo humble mtu tumia ngazi kaizo. Unajua
Manzebe wangu
wa kupanda building pia kuna watu tumia elevator. Pengine hiyo ndio elevator yako.
Miaka 7.
Wewe nyamaza.
Lea.
Sisi tu ni watu.
I got here. Waje kuonea watu.
Sisi ni watu wa faithful, tumemarry for 6 years, tuko na mjuni.
You're faithful to your wife, not faithful to the law. I want you to explain in a way that this court, anybody, not even the sitting people, will see that you have a reason to be spared of the punishment of robbery with violence, impersonation, and assault.
Kuna zilitaka chakula bana. Zinakaa mtu manze zinamuok bana. Zinamuok.
You don't have any document. Do you have a witness at least?
Si witness ni huyu hapa hivi. Witness hebu kwanza
Rudi hapo.
si huyo.
Mimi ndo witness wake.
Rodi hapo ulikuwa.
Manze tulikuwa tunacheki na yeye.
Unaona? Ndio tulishinda na yeye. So mimi ndo witness wake.
Wase walikuwa tu mtaani, sisi tu ndo witness wangu mimi na.
Tulikuwa wawili mama.
She is also to be prosecuted and she's not a witness. Maybe she's your alibi which is not working at the moment.
Alibi ni nini babe?
Mkifika home Google mtajua alibi ni nini. Although mtani
ambia.
Sisi ni watu wa innocent. Sisi ni wa innocent. Hatuwezi panic, si ndio?
I like you, make me smile.
Thank you.
Asante. Si unacheki, sisi tunakwanga tunafanyanga yeye, tunafanyanga watu wa. Umeona cheki?
I like ignorance because when your time to burn comes.
Huh?
I like ignorance because when it comes for time for me to burn the evil and the injustice in you, the crime in you, I'll have no mercy. So this is your alibi, not your witness. And if you don't have anything to support your case, neither kujitetea, I think I'll do my reading and then it will be that.
Lakini sisi tulikuwa tu kwa keja bana John.
Wajua kuambiana mlikuwa kwa keja haiwasaidii. Mnafaa kuwa mkiniambia why or who you are to a dash or do you know a dash or
Unajua keja yangu inakwanga na wasee wengi.
Manze keja
bana wewe, si ndio? Keja yangu ni kaa baesa walai. Tunasimama this round, ndio? Keja yangu ni kaa baesa. Wase wanakaa mingi, wanago, unacheki. Wase walikuwa wengi kwa hiyo keja. Tukicheki game wanakuwa na mmoja panzejo. Yaani wase walikuwa tu wengi kwa keja. Yaani hakuna kitu ile hapo. Si ni wase wa true bana.
You see, there was already a contradiction when you said that you are watching football and you said you had gone out to look for a hustle, for a job. So already all you have for you is a contradiction.
Your Honor, they are liars.
Alikuwa ameishi hustle na watch ball. Unaget?
Mr. Andrew, you know you're accused of personation. And you hope you understand what personation is all about. Well, if I have to read with you, according to the Kenyan law, a personation is any person who, with intent to defraud any person, falsely represents himself to someone or some other persons, living or dead. Okay? You present yourself like you're somebody else, living or dead, with an intent to defraud or to steal, or to cheat, or con them. And that is a crime, and is guilty. The person is guilty of misdemeanor, and is liable to a period of imprisonment of up to 7 years, and that's just impersonation.
Ati 7 sasa 7 years. 7 years
sasa mimi ndakaaje bila bwanangu?
Bwana mimi nikikabila mwife nda dedi. Baridi itanichapa bwana. Unaona ni mimi
watu yalo. Tumezoea.
Alafu mtoto wetu.
Tusha bond.
We're in court. I don't tell you where your wife will be when you're in jail or where your husband will be.
Lakini mtoto wetu atatunzwa na nani?
But don't you worry, you are both going to jail, so you will be serving parallel, equally, simultaneously at the same time. So don't you worry. So you can be true to the word. Your wife will be faithful somewhere waiting for you.
Sawa toi.
Lakini watoto wetu kwa
wengine.
Mungefikiria hao watoto kabla mfanye yenye mliyafanya.
Manze upendi mtoi wako.
Yaona.
Wenye mlimuumiza mlimpenda.
Mimi naomba yuaona.
Manze si atujadui kitu.
Yaona mimi nakuomba. Hiyo funzo kwa wengine nipatie nikuwe mwalimu.
Mr. Bailiff nikupatie utawafunza nini? Utawafunza nini?
Hiyo funzo kwa wengine.
Utawafunza nini?
Nipatie hiyo kazi ya kuwa mwalimu ndio sasa niwafunzishe.
Wafunze adabu.
Mdemu siongee mbaya.
Order. You're even threatening her in my presence.
Imagine, Your Honor. Imagine.
Oh, Faith, hiyo mtaa hapa hatuko.
Sio hivyo Jo.
Mimi niitwa Joe. My name is Joseph, but don't call me Joe.
Pole.
That's my wife who calls me that.
Pole man.
Yeah, don't try to Joe me here. So you've been accused of causing bodily harms to Miss Leah, As you forced your way to her property, so that is robbery with violence and physical assault. Usijali, hizo utajulia ndani, usijali. You'll be there for a while, utasoma loku niliko.
Ndani ya hao?
Usijali, hata kwa ndani ya kiatu.
So tunarudi home?
Tutaona.
Sawa.
Mr. and Mrs. Andrew, you're both being accused of assault and causing actual bodily harm. Yes. And according to the section 251 of the Penal Code of the state, which states, any person who commits, order in court, order, bailiff, I don't want to hear mamaries. Hebu angalia ni akina nani wako kwa corridor. So you left Ms. Leah here with bodily scars and marks that you had attacked her, and you are guilty of misdemeanor and is liable to a period of imprisonment of 25 years.
Hey.
You deserve it.
At 25.
And I see you still pleading innocent. The evidence before this court is enough to hold you guilty. There is a copy of the messengers, which I've just seen, but it's certified by the police officer. There is also a doctor's report that Ms. Leah was harmed. So Ms. Faith and Mr. Andrew, you have no documents, neither a witness to help you defend yourselves.
Ni mimi tu witness bado. Check, first of all, mimi ni soft.
As I have said, please don't provoke, don't push, don't push. I'm already at the wall. You might see me smile, but I'm just feeling so bad that you're so ignorant to law and justice and the truth of this land that you dare come to this court. Now let mzaha making it a joke, what else? The lady next to you here has so much to cry about. You took her phone, you took her money, and you made her wasted her time making her travel all the way from Meru. I render my judgment. This court has found you guilty of the offense, the said offense of impersonation, assault, robbery with violence, and also being disrespectful to this court. And I wish to sentence you to a period of 28 years each, or a fine of 1.5 million Kenya shillings. You have also the right to appeal, but that's my judgment. And this court is adjourned.